And you mentioned that there are different levels or inner realms. I remember watching a video. I have some of your DVDs and actually some old VHS tapes, too, from long ago that someone gave to me.
You have?
Oh, yes. I've got some of your talks. And you mentioned the different levels.
Yeah.
The different heavenly... What would be the levels?
Okay. Well, for the humans, that are incarnated on this planet, we can attain one of the 5 levels, which is in their, so-called spiritual steps, spiritual consciousness. We can attain from the 1st to the 5th, and the 5th would be the highest for a human to attain. For example, the first one, we call it astral level. The second, we call it the intellectual level. The third would be the creative level. The fourth would what they call the void in Buddhism. Emptiness. You will be empty of all desire and you will feel blissful there. And the 5th level is the level of the true home.
5th heaven is where God is.
Yes. Where the highest of the manifestation of Godhead, you would call it, would be available to mortal human to be in contact with. Above the 5th level, there are other levels. Okay, James?
Right.
The one who descended to these physical realms have a different kind of karma, different spiritual makeup. And so when they are liberated, they could go to the 5th level, yes? And from there, they could be a master of humanity, could be a teacher, or they could just stay there and enjoy the blissful presence of God, the feeling of God's self, the feeling of oneness with God.
Yeah.
So we can only talk up to the 5th level, all right?
Yes, indeed.
So the first level, like astral level, if we attain that level, mostly we will feel like, we have a lot of power if we attain it, okay? Suppose you and I attain the astral level, then suddenly you will feel like everything you want come easily to you. And everything you wish suddenly will appear somewhere. Or you have a power to change the situation by mere wish, because the astral level is a magical power level. But that is not the ultimate, of course. And then the second level, if we attain it, then we have a lot of intellectual power. We have eloquence. We will never be defeated in any arguments. We will be always the winner. We have such a tremendous power of conviction and in speech that anyone hears us would feel like, we are right. And we will have victories all the time in any debate, for example. And we can also, by the way, see in our past and perhaps our future as well, because we can have access to the Akashic record, which is in the 2nd level.
Right.
Now on the 3rd level, we will have a lot of creative power. A lot of things, ideas, projects to come to us easily, if we but have time to realize them. Would be a lot of ideas coming, a lot of talents come out, a lot of abilities. Anything you never thought you have would come to you. And the 4th level, you'll be more calm, gentle, very blissful in demeanor and thinking and manner. Every day you feel life is easy and good, and you feel loving and kind. On the 5th level, that is the level of the truth, of the Master. And you will realize much aspect of God which Scripture cannot describe and which you also cannot describe.
Right, beyond words, beyond form,
yes.
Beyond the physical.
Yes, but then we don't have that much of the eloquence anymore. We passed that stage. So sometimes you find that if you're on the 5th level and people accuse you of something and you haven't done it, and it's wrong, and their concept is wrong, but it doesn't come to you quickly to answer them or to defeat them, like when you were in the 2nd or almost 3rd level or something like that. So in China, there is a saying that the wisest man seems like the most stupid. Maybe.
Yes. And the Tao that can be named is not the real Tao?
Yeah. Maybe that saying came from one of the realization of the ancient sages. And it is true like that. It is different. And then you will wonder, how come a few years ago I was so quick and sharp-witted. I can always defend myself. I can always win in any argument. And now suddenly I'm like speechless or dumbfounded in many situations. I look like I regress in spiritual practice. But it's not like that. You just get over one of your stage.
Just more within yourself.
Yeah.
Yes, I know some writings of mystics that are like that are kind of unintelligible or in a different language almost, just hard to read, hard to understand.
Yeah.
They're just in a different place, a different state.
Right.